shrink depending on your player's ratings, badges, energy level, and
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum. Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, the 76ers are tough to beat on their home court. Joel Embiid said, quote, when you play in Philly, the fans are going to push you. They'll get on you. They'll boo you. You have to play hard and give them everything you've got. That's played a huge role in how dominant we've been at home.
A heck of a home court advantage, Allen. Thanks for that. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during the season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
So the Hornets starting five. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Terry Rozier is out there with Ish Smith. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Maxey out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Marshall in at the three, the small forward. VanVleet on the wing. Fires for three. Charlotte going the other way now. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Here's Maxey. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
And Maxey, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Smith passes to Rozier. Smith finds Hayward from outside the arc. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Rozier against VanVleet. Rozier can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 so far.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Marshall with the bucket.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Hayward outside. Back to Rozier. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots. Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than VanVleet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
A true all-around talent. VanVleet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Smith outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From 12 feet, off the left rim and out. Charlotte trailing. Three-pointer Rozier. Sinks the tray. Rozier's got 5 now.
A shoot-first kind of guard. Rozier is terrific at understanding when he should take these type of shots.
The kick out to VanVleet. Takes the 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
If he's an attacking player, that means Bridges is going to get his share of time at the line. But that'll never make him change his style.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Van Vliet. On easy 2 on the layup.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And Rozier, here we go. Plumlee uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Maxey. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Rozier. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Rozier's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nowhere on the floor is Rozier not a threat. He's an effective scorer in any position.
Here's Siakam. And here's another one for the Sixers.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Hayward outside. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rozier. Out to Bridges. Second chance effort. The shot off that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Jones, he's checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Bridges. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Bouknight in for Smith. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Springer. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Now here's Rozier. He's closely guarded. And once again, off the mark by...
And we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Nance. Here's Springer. There's the 3. Bouknight with a rebound. Oubre against Ingram. Right side Oubre. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Ingram into the lane. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Bouknight. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Outside Oubre. Clock at 6. Here's Bouknight. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Even when the D is playing off of him, a mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Rozier outside. Got a piece of it. Now Nance. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Drummond. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Count that bucket.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Pass to Ingram. Now here's Nance. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Booknight. And it falls all over the rim and in.
P.J. Washington.
Washington against Nance. Here's Maxey. Inside. Drummond double teamed. The three. And it's Maxey missing. Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Booknight. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Maxey. He's guarded by Washington. And here's Ingram from the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Washington. And here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Good. And the 76ers lead by 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Booknight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Driving inside. And the basket by Springer.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Sixers on top, up 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league, Gordon Hayward, talked about one of his go-to moves.
I really like the step-back move, being at 6'8".
Grant, that step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside,
then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Springer in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Oubre. Deflected.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounds.
Double team on Drummond. And here's Ingram outside. Knocked loose.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
Well, you look at Bridges. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll, of course, update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Here's Springer driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
McDaniels from long range knocks it down from distance. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Marshall. And it's all from three-point range. For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Yeah, you can look at P.J. Washington. He's still learning to play the center position. But man, is he improving each time out.
Siakam against Oubre. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. Smith outside. Puts it up from 12. That's short off the rim. And Chris, with Washington at center, they just need him to be decent.
Well, I mean, the way he can shoot changes how defenses tend to play him. He'll give up some on defense, but he's a stretch big that you can't ignore.
Washington up top. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Bouknight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. Charlotte making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Washington. Bridges comes in for McDaniels. And it's Hayward in for Oubre. Three-pointer, Bouknight. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it. Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Here he goes. Excellent D there from Siakam.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Hayward.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Obviously, Chris, you were an all-time great passing big. Who are some of your favorites to watch currently in the league?
Yeah, B.A., I mean, it's so many. But, you know, I definitely love the jumper. I mean, it starts and ends with him, with me, because I played the same position, that point forward. And I just see how he thinks and lets the play unravel in his head even before the play starts. And so I'm a big fan of the Joker. I like how he drops balls.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Smith outside. Here's Bouknight. Looking to get back on track. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
Maxey, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Rozier's checked in.
An incredibly improved player. Pascal Siakam scored just 4 points a game as a rookie, then 7 in his second year. But Siakam worked hard, becoming an all-star in year 4, almost scoring 23 per game.
Three-pointer Rozier. Hits the trifecta. Rozier's got 10 points. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. So sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
Smith outside. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
They grab their own miss. Here's Embiid. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
Back to Rozier. 17-foot shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Sixers leading. Out left to the wing. For three, Maxey. The Hornets pull it in. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Maxey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Nance comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Ingram is subbed in for Marshall. Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. Rozier with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Pass to Smith. Shoots over Maxey. Smith no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The three. And it's Maxey missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Out on his own on the break. Good work there as it goes.
I mean, Drummond is always on the attack. A relentless force who runs the court extremely well.
There's 7 left in the first half. Outside Jones. Pass to Hayward. Now Smith. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right wing. Nance for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Drummond. Jones with the block. And he's able to get it back. Ingram on the wing. Pass to Springer. 4 on the clock. For 3, Maxey. Jones grabs the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Is checked in for the Sixers. Thibault comes in for Maxey. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Andre Drummond, 3rd.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
The 76ers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Korkmaz on the wing. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond. His combination of size, strength, and speed is unmatched.
And so Drummond nails them both. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Oubre. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. 3-pointer Rozier.
After a sharp first quarter, he's not shooting as well here in the second. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Nance, the pass to Ingram. Korkmaz on the wing. Nance outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Basket counts. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice concentration from the slithery swing man. Ingram looking very confident when he scores like this.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so it's Philadelphia now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint, making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good. I mean, as we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Right now, this game is being won and lost on the glass.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the floor for Charlotte. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with Miles Bridges. And then Smith in at the point guard position.
Yeah, BA, when it comes to Terry Rozier, he's welcomed more responsibility. Started out as a role player and spark plug off the bench, but now a starting caliber player in this league.
What makes Rozier effective is how he uses his speed and athleticism. See Webb, he can be really terrifying penetrating inside, and you got to love his energy.
He wants to play as many minutes as he can. He's a true baller who takes on challenges head on. I mean, that's the kind of guy you love having on your team.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Good on both. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Hayward outside. Nails it from 3. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hayward's a weapon. I mean, his impact isn't limited to any one area of the floor, inside or beyond the arc.
Embiid passes to Siakam. Over to the wing for 3. Maxey. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Maxey's got 13 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes out.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. 3-pointer, no good. Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Rozier. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Siakam outside. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And a miss there on the triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Bridges passes to Smith. Now here's Hayward. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already. When Gordon Hayward first entered into the league, he was pretty slender. But over the years, he's added some muscle to his frame. And because of that weight room work, he's improved too.
Siakam, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Smith with it. Picked up by Embiid. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Smith. Plumlee's got his third basket on the night right there. Putting on more strength is so important in this league. It's a whole new ball game coming from college to the NBA, as you know, Silhouette.
Yeah, well, I think they would recognize that fact, which is why he decided to bulk up, so he can match the physicality of the league.
First one falls for him. Bouknight, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so he hits both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Excellent D there from Siakam.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Maxey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer.
Here's Bouknight. Plumlee up top. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Hayward with a steal. Bridges outside. Three-pointer, Bouknight. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Back to Maxey. Launches a 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Bouknight. He's got 6. Smith passes to Plumlee. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Maxey. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Bouknight. And here's Oubre. Washington with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bouknight. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt me.
There's the triple. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Drummond. Siakam's got 10.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Nance comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Thibault in for Maxey. Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Bouknight. He's got 6. It's McDaniels on the wing, covered by Ingram. Charlotte again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
They get it again. Drummond, Nance for 3. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Nance has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Bouknight. Pass to Oubre. To the middle. Here's Washington. Banked it in off the glass.
A little contact, but Washington stays solid. I mean, he uses some physical play to ensure the bucket.
Here's Ingram. Now Nance. He's got 5. And the basket by Springer.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Outside Oubre. He takes it in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Hornets making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
Drummond with the bucket.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oubre on the wing. The shot that time not on target. The 76ers go the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Bouknight. Shots blocked. And they'll keep possession. Another shot. And he drops that one in. Washington's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes. And you know, Kelly Oubre, a name that kind of flew under the radar in free agency. Now, he had a down year with the Warriors last season, but still, he was looking for a payday in free agency. They took a short deal with the Hornets to re-up his value.
Rozier, pass to Washington. Tipped away. Stolen by Drummond. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Nance. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Nance has got 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Terry Rozier picks one up. And the first one at the line is good. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Thibault. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Bridges is checked in. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Washington passes to Oubre. Washington inside. Drummond defending. 6 to shoot. Washington finds Rozier. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Ingram from the arc. He drops it from range. Ingram's got 9 points in the quarter.
3-point range from his days at Duke. Ingram shoots with range.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Sixers on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The 76ers shooting around 53%, a nice number. We've got Fred VanVleet, George Niang out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Nance in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Well, over the last few years, the NBA has worked to make the schedule more manageable, Chris. That includes fewer back-to-backs.
Yeah, and for us fans, that's been a great adjustment. Those back-to-backs, it could be a struggle at times. And we want to make sure the players are there, especially on the road, so that the fans can come see them.
Rozier against Van Vliet. Pass to McDaniels. Over Cousins. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Van Vliet outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Van Vliet against Rozier. That one is off. Nice D from Nance. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the 76ers another three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Rozier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Such a ruthless competitor. Rozier excels at attracting contact when he's going up with assertiveness.
You think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just the 5-star athletes, because they're one and done probably anyway. But if I'm college, I would hope that the pro leagues don't expand and need more. Because if it did, it could cause a major shift.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Rozier with it. Here's Carey. Here's Martin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins. The first free throw is good. Smith, he's checked in for Rozier. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Van Vliet from deep. The Hornets pull it in.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Martin. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Van Vliet left side. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Smith. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to McDaniels. The shot won't fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Maxey on the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Smith outside. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Cousins. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Niang. Misses the three. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Smith. Here's McDaniels. Nance pulls down the board. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Van Vliet, the pass to Nance. Fires from deep. Offensive board. Out to the right wing. Niang buries it from 3. Niang's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball. Great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And the 76ers call time here. Well, see, Webb, what a terrific development it's been to see the resurgence of pro hoops in New York.
For sure, B.A. The league is always more fun when there's buzz in the Big Apple. Here's hoping the New York teams make some noise in the next few years.
He's checked in for Charlotte. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. With the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. The Hornets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. From 7 feet away, and it's blocked by Thibault. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. On defense, the Sixers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Just extraordinary D from the center, Drummond. A real powerhouse on the defensive end and makes his presence felt.
Siakam outside from deep three-point range. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Smith got a hand on it. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Here's Thibault. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. 4 assists now tonight. The Hornets shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Smith outside. You know, Chris, recently we heard LeBron James say, looking back on the infamous decision broadcast, he said he fell on his sword for other athletes to feel empowered.
Well, look, LeBron's one of the greatest players of all time. Came into this league right out of high school. If he didn't make a mistake or two, I mean, he wouldn't be human, right? I mean, yeah, that wasn't a great way to tell his fans I'm not coming back. But I think one of the best things you can do is to apologize and move on, and there's a greater lesson than that. LeBron's done that. You know, let's keep it moving. He can't live his life just to please others.
Here's Martin, guarded by Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops it first. Well, Chris, the max salaries can now reach as much as $50 million a year. Now, we don't want to count other people's money, but those are some pretty good checks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not hating on it because the more successful the league is, the more entertained fans like myself are going to be. $50 million a season, kudos to the league.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Terry Rozier III.
First free throw is good.
Well, it's clear that Rozier has a lot of talent. I mean, now the next step is seeing him become a better distributor.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Maxey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Terry Rozier.
Chris, after about a year where fans weren't allowed in arenas, you think players have a greater appreciation for the energy they bring to the proceedings?
Of course. I think the fans have a greater appreciation. I think the players, I think the referees, I think everyone. You know, the difference between a packed house and an empty arena, that's a big difference. And so the energy of the crowd, man, it's a win.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting the rock at 58%. This one for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Martin. Takes it inside. And the step-back jumper is good.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step-back.
Philadelphia with the ball. To the wing, right side. Here's Niang. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're leading by 49. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
For three, Maxey. They get it back. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Stellar work on the offensive end. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Rozier outside. Here's Jones. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's Maxey. Outside Ingram. Here's Niang. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
Pass to Martin. From the stripe. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Rozier outside. There's the drive. The rebound by Embiid.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Springer. In transition. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside for Rozier. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Martin takes it in. The shot's good. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Springer driving to the basket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining us. So long, everyone.